When I was 9 years old, I really wanted to go to high school because it meant I could have a phone, and with that phone, I could go outside and play with my friends after school or like in the weekends and stuff. And it also meant I could have a little bit more freedom because I could go around the town and do like dumb shit like ring a bell and like run away. And eventually I was in high school and I was like, wow, I should have enjoyed the past more, because when I was like 9 years old, I had like no responsibilities. I only needed to feed my cat and that was it. And then I was in high school and the responsibilities went a little bit more up and school became harder. I was like, wow, I should have enjoyed it a little bit more. But I was a teenager, so I moved on from it quick. And one day, when school was over, I went outside and I saw like older kids starting their motorcycle and riding away and doing a little wheelie and stuff. And since that moment, I want to have like my own little motorcycle. And in Belgium, you need to be 16 years old to ride your own motorcycle. So I was always looking forward to having my own motorcycle when I was 16. I enjoyed my time when I was in high school. My puberty was really hard and bad, so I was really going against the school system. So I had like more freedom than like a normal teenager because I rejected the system. But eventually I was 16 and I could get my driver's license. And then I was like reminiscing on the past a little bit more. I was like, wow, those were like good years, but I could have enjoyed it more. And now I'm 1 month away from finishing high school, and I really enjoyed my time in high school. I went to 3 different schools and I had so much fun in all those 3 schools. But I also realized that I should have stopped in some moments and just be in the moment, because we as humans always think about the future and how we want our life to be in the future, but we don't really stop and look around to the people around us and be like, wow, I really love where I'm at right now. We need to be like more grateful for the situations we're in right now, because it's gonna be over before we know it. For me personally, 2026 went by really fast already. I don't know how it is for y'all, but for me it went by really fast, and that's like another sign for me to really enjoy the little moments more. I'm gonna be 80 years old, or preferably 100 years old, and I'm gonna be laying on my deathbed, and I don't want to be the guy that is like reminiscing about the times he was in high school because he didn't enjoy the moments enough. And if I look around to my classmates or just like people my age, I see that most of them are like in the automatic mode that I'm also in sometimes, most of the time, and that you're just like living your life at school but you're not really enjoying it. And even though people always say like school is bad and it's not fun, you just need to make it fun. And if you really think about it, it is fun because you're enjoying your time with your friends and stuff. If you're enjoying it, you also need to let go of a lot of things. You need to let go of the past, of the little things that happened that made your day or week be less fun. For example, a teacher screamed at you for something you didn't do. Don't let it ruin your whole day. Don't let it ruin your whole week. Of course, go to the teacher and speak to her or him about it and say your opinion and tell them it's not true. But don't let it ruin your whole week or your whole day, because it's really not worth it. Time is so valuable for us as a human being. Most people only have 80 years on this planet. And if you're watching this right now and you're like 16 to 20, you only have like 60 years left. That's not a lot if you really think about it, because you just spent 20 years living and that flew by really fast. And how do you let things go? You really need to do breathing exercises. Breathing is such a powerful move. Just do deep breaths when you're in a very stressful mode and be calm, be patient, And of course it takes practice, but I really recommend y'all trying that because it's gonna help y'all to let things go. Because if you really think about it, the things that are bothering you are not even worth it. You're bothering about a girl not smiling back at you, and you're thinking like, oh, what did she think about me? Oh no, oh no, no. Like, what does it matter? Imagine you're stressing about your grandma dying of cancer. Okay, then I fully understand you that you're stressing about it. But the most of our problems are so stupid and so useless. We stress about the most dumb stuff. For example, last week, yeah, I was riding on my motorcycle and someone cut me off and I let it ruin my whole day. My whole day. I wasn't even close to that. Of course, it's dangerous and stuff, but you need to let it go. And letting things go is such a powerful move, and I really recommend this for all of you. Of course, it's gonna take a lot of practice, but you need to let things go. The things you're stressing about are so mediocre, they're not worth your time. Your time is valuable. You are gonna become something great, and you know it. But if you keep stressing about these small little details that don't even make your life any better or don't even impact your life, you're just gonna be stressing and you're not gonna be living in the moment. So yeah, I really need to let this out real quick. But yeah, I love y'all. Be safe, let things go, and live in the moment. I love y'all.